Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Mandalorian, taking over for Captain Foley tonight. Because why would Captain Foley ever be in a Captain Foley review? Oh, this is the way. Let me see here. So, how is everyone tonight? I hope you all are well. I know I'm well. Doing really good. Got a new Roadster. Awesome. So, yeah. Let's see here. Ooh, we got a super chat, an early super chat. Thank you, Mark Lawrence. $5. Was expecting season 1, episode 5 of Boba Fett, but got season 3, episode 0 of The Mandalorian. Not complaining though. Nor am I. Really enjoyed this one. Thought it was great. But there is a bit of a tale to be told here. Like I said, no Captain Foley in the Captain Foley review, because why? And since there was no Boba Fett in this episode of Boba Fett, I thought I'd represent Boba Fett by, wearing a Boba Fett shirt. So there you go. There you got your dose of Boba Fett. Hope you're happy. Hope everybody's happy, healthy, and wealthy, and wise, and all that stuff. I gotta put that in here. Hold on. I will be taking a drink for every super chat as normal. Just going to put that in and pin that message. So there we go. Let's see. So hello everybody that's here. Eric, Ozzy, Fleet Pa, BJ Tehran, Mark. I am an imposter. Kit 10K throws in $10. This is the way. That helmet has to be a pain in the butt to read through. Actually, it's really easy. It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. I can see through here. I don't have my glasses on though. So if I had contacts, it'd be a lot easier, but I have to kind of like hold the iPad up and it is what it is. But it's really easy to read through actually. Great visibility in this thing. It's fantastic. So yeah. Less Captain Foley, the better. This is the way. There's no bounty on you yet, BJ Tehran. However, I'll make an exception and I guess put a bounty out on you and then fulfill that bounty. This is the way. Eric Martin, $5. The Halo type ring world was cool. Yeah, get prescription helmet. I just need to get contacts again. I used to have contacts for, things just like this, just in case. Anyway, I'll give you some Captain Foley in the Captain Foley review. Not that you guys really want that or anything, but sorry I was a little bit late tonight. Our D&D night changed to Wednesday, and I completely forgot that I had to do these on Wednesday nights. So, anyway, so as you see, this is the thumbnail. This was an adventure for the thumbnail. This is the one I made. I made two actually, because the one that Samuel made for me was a little bit spoilery, but we're like, hey, you know what? It does say Return of the Mandalorian in the title, so anyway, a few people got upset with the original thumbnail, so I had to change it. So, the adventure of the thumbnail. There's this one, the final one I went with. No Mandalorian in sight. So, if anybody was just scrolling through the thumbnails, they wouldn't necessarily get spoiled. But if I go back here, this is the other one I made right before that. But again, it's like, at least it's a character from Boba Fett. But didn't really work for me. It's like one of the only shots of her kind of not with Mando in the scene. So, but this is the one that Samuel made, which is a great thumbnail. And I do want to share it with you guys. But it kind of pissed people off when they saw it when I posted it earlier. So I had to change it because I didn't want to annoy people. So anyway, this is the one that Samuel made. So there you go. There we go. So we'll have that one up for now. So yeah, a bit of a ordeal with the thumbnail for tonight's episode. When Samuel sent it to me, I'm like, it's a little bit spoilery, isn't it? He goes, I don't know, I haven't watched the episode yet. I had to scroll through to find this image, and I was surprised to see what I saw. I'm like, shit, sorry, dude. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, so that's the adventure. So now that we've got all that out of the way, I need to have some drinks. There's one from Mark Lawrence's super chat, so thank you. Kit 10K. Eric Martin's for the Halo Ring World was cool. Last week I asked why was Boba playing second fiddle on his own show. This week he wasn't even in it. Martin R. N1 Starfighter is my favorite Star Wars ship, so I'm really happy to see that Mando and Enrod Hot Rod to replace the Razor Crest. It's not much of a replacement though. It's like going from a minivan to a sports car. I love the way they fixed it up like an old car though, souped it up, have the engine sticking out the front. I think that's fucking awesome. But honestly, he doesn't have a washroom anymore. He doesn't have cargo space. He doesn't have a place to hang anybody in carbonite. He's got this little fucking pod at the back. So all of his bounties have to be humanoids that are the same size roughly, that'll fit in the fucking pod if he needs to take them somewhere. It's actually a really shit improvement. It's a good support ship. It's a good auxiliary ship. If it was in the bay of a larger ship that he could like take this one out, great. If it's his only ship though, I see a bit of a problem with that, first of all. So I don't know what you guys think about that. Let me know in the comments. BJ Tron, $2. Sadly, the root beer only exists in Legends. I don't even know what that means. But a drink nonetheless. Does he need to be timed out, Stuart? I can do it. Who? Jeremy, I can't breathe in that thing. Cat boots. Think they all got a little. Think they got all those little rats out of the N1. Oh, probably yeah. It's like restoring an old car. You got little mice nests and stuff in there. That was awesome, actually. Eric the Bat, you are no longer a Mandalorian apostate. Yes. Kit 10K throws in $20. Awesome. Thanks so much, Kit. Sean. I'll put a bounty on him for $20. Eric Martin, you are several drinks behind. This is the way. This is not the way. Usually I'm cut right up, so this is not the way. Rich person sets himself up as a wedding hunter, putting bunnies on his debtors. Boba's Scrooge. I wonder where he'll store his arsenal. Exactly, that's the other thing, the arsenal. Eric the Bat, if he doesn't have a bathroom, he should get a still suit. It can carry plenty of severed heads. This is true. Marvin R. And it was funny to see the mechanic lady being the exact same arguments for why the N1 Starfighter was so great as I had. Sleek, agile, fast, and equipped with fully integrated hyperdrive. Eric Martin, it's a small ship. We'll have to take bounties on small people or just bring their heads back. Pretty much, yeah. I see a problem with that, honestly, and I don't know how I feel about it. I like it. It's kind of a cool, fast ship, but it's not going to be good for a bounty hunter, in my opinion. Anywho, I love this episode, but yes, this is just the lead into the next Mandalorian season. I don't think we're going to see Mandalorian back in the Book of Boba Fett. There's like 2 episodes left, and he said, I'll help Boba for free, but I got to do something first. I got to go see my little buddy. And is anybody wondering what he made out of the Beskar spear for his little buddy? His little round package. It's that little ball. It's a little top, the screw thing that Grogu liked. And him being a Jedi now, he can use that as a weapon. because he can just push it through everybody like a bullet. So yeah, cool. I like how the thing's even tied in the shape of like his ears and stuff. It's like, oh, it's so cute. I don't know how I feel about him no longer being a Mandalorian. I get it. You know, he did take his helmet off and he didn't lie about it. He just admitted it. That was cool. But so much great stuff in this episode. All this did though was show me how much I miss The Mandalorian and how much of a better show The Mandalorian is than Book of Boba Fett. Not that I don't like Book of Boba Fett, 'cause if you've watched my live reactions and stuff before, I do love this show. I think it's good. I don't agree with all the criticism that's getting online, and you know, yeah, Boba needs to be in it more, and let's get the story going a bit. But seriously, I think it was fine. I like the show, but this one just really highlighted how much better The Mandalorian is, in my opinion. That being said, this was directed by Dallas Howard. There it is. An amazing redheaded woman. So it was great to see her returning to directing. She directed some of the Mandalorian episodes as well, and wish we would have seen her on screen because she's fantastic. That being said, Jon Favreau was in this. Jon Favreau was the Mandalorian that fought Din Djarin, and that was cool to see again. Didn't get killed or anything, so that's cool as well. Will the Mandalorian be able to reclaim his honor and somehow, I know they said the waters under Mandalore, under the mines, and those are gone now, but will he be able to restore his honor and get his Mandalorian status back? Who knows? But it'll be interesting to see for sure. So, but anyway, this was the thumbnail that I had initially, and it sparked a bunch of people, and I was like, because when Samuel first sent it to me, I'm like, dude, that's rather specific, don't you think? Shouldn't we do something else? And Sam was like, I really don't have time. And, you know, I kind of scrolled through and this is the best I could do. And I'm like, okay, the title says it all, The Return of the Mandalorian, but really that could mean that he's in it for the last 5 minutes. So I didn't think it was much of a spoiler, and then everybody freaked the fuck out. And I'm like, so I had to change it to the other one with the Astromech droid, just because, you know, to quiet some people up. But it is what it is, and you guys can at least appreciate the thumbnail here now. So Sam put a little bit of time into this and photoshopped it a bit, so that's pretty awesome. And yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. There, that's my summation. Now we talk. Now we discuss. Yeah, chainmail armor. Yeah, he did make some chainmail. I thought with the shape of it though and the size, I thought it was a little ball. But yeah, there was some chainmail going on as well. I think there'll be both in there. Mark Lawrence, $5. Need to compare the markings below the pilot's domes and see if that was Anakin's ship. Yeah, there you go. There was a good shot of that. So I would not be surprised in the least. Holy shit, guys, do you think it's chainmail? Yeah, I was going to get to that she was making some chainmail, but honestly, I think there's going to be a little ball in there as well, a little Beskar ball. But yeah, I did see the chainmail. I get it. Anyway, sadly, only exists in Star Trek Legends. Jeremy Caulfield, him going through customs was a little weird. It was hilarious, though. I know everything that's in there. That was kind of funny. Eric Martin, people online sure get their knickers in and not pretty easy these days. Yep. Kit 10K puts in $10. What actors and or actresses would you, Stuart, like to see be in this show that hasn't been in the Star Wars franchise? That hasn't been in the franchise? I don't know. Anybody. So many people. I don't know who I'd want. I hate questions like that. It's like, out of all the actors in the entire fucking world, who would you want to see on this show? It's like, okay, I wasn't prepped for this. I haven't had a chance to like look and think about it. Tom Cruise, there you go. I don't know. That's the first one that pops in my head for some reason. I'll say Idris Elba again, even though last time somebody asked me about Star Trek, I'm like, Idris Elba would be good in Star Trek. And everybody's like, he was in Beyond. I'm like, oh, fuck, you're right, he was. But you didn't know it was him for like, you know, he's in it for like a quick little scene on a fuzzy, you know, recording. And it's like, Yeah, I know he played Krill. I get it. Don't fucking start spamming the chat with he played Krill and Beyond. I get it. He did, yes, and I completely slipped my mind. That's why I hate questions like this. So somebody who hasn't been in Star Wars, who would I like in Star Wars? There's lots of people. That's the answer. I really don't have anybody in mind right now. Carl Urban. I don't know. I can't think of anybody else right now. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Kit. Eric the Bat. Someone complained already. It's not Anakin's. Oh, well, there you go. Feroxen, Din having to go on public transport was funny. It was. Fleetpaw, and that's why people like me exist. We help them get their knickers out of a twist, sometimes by sending them on a one-way airlock trip. Oh, did I take a drink? I did take a drink for that last super chat, yes. Eric the Bat, Bryce is better looking, is a better looking Jessica Chastain. Don't know who Jessica Chastain is just off the top of my head. If I saw a picture of her, I'd probably know who she was. But the name doesn't really ring a bell. But yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard, oh my God. She could butter my muffin any morning is all I'm saying. Or my toast. Too much, don't care. BJ says, I laughed out loudly when she said about the Mandalorian dragon. Sadly, it only exists in legends. Great line about the debate over the old expanded Star Wars canon versus Disney Star Wars. Yeah. The mythosaur, the magical mythosaur. So yeah, Keith says, ooh, hey, Keith, how's it going? My buddy Keith's here. R5 is looking good now that his bad motivator has been replaced. This is true, man. And Keith, yo, we're not getting any Boba Fett in this episode, so there's Boba Fett on there. There's Boba Fett on my shirt. And, you know, I started the live off with the Mandalorian helmet. Good to see Keith here. I don't know if he's seen my Mandalorian helmet yet, but here it is, Keith. Check this shit out. Yeah, check this shit out. Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, you might have seen it, actually. I think I probably shared it with the group chat. Anyway, I like wearing it. I just wish I could see in it because I can't wear my fucking glasses and I don't have contacts. So, it is what it is. It's comfortable to wear. It's easy to breathe. And, yeah, it's a cool helmet. Eric Martin, Jessica was the ship commander in The Martian. Oh, yes, okay. Yeah, I got you now. Yeah, she does look like Bryce Dallas Howard a lot. But yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard is much hotter. V-Oat Dragon. My first thought when I saw the N1 Starfighter was, what the hell is a bounty hunter going to do with one-man fighter? Going to be hard to transport a live bounty on that ship. I thought the exact same fucking thing. Especially if it's not a human. We got like the Hutts. We got different species that are a lot bigger. It's not going to fit. And you, a lot of times you want to take them alive. A lot of times, like in the first season of The Mandalorian, where he gets that little blue guy. I know that blue guy would fit in that thing. But if you're going on a long trip between systems, how many times did he go and take a nap? Set the thing on autopilot and go take a nap. How you going to do that in this ship? Sure you could, but he also had a washroom, and he had some, armory, and he had a place had a drying rack for his carbonated people. Carbonated. But yeah, I mean, Razor Crest is a much more practical ship for him. Like I said, if this was a support ship attached to the bottom of a smaller ship, or a larger ship, I mean, that he could, take this thing on certain missions, cool. But as a primary ship, not going to work. Sorry. Let's see. Jeremy said she was beautiful in Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, I guess. Sapadan323, stop the show, look her up, and then let us know about her. Yeah, well, I know who she is now. Eric helped me out with the commander from The Martian. So yes, I know exactly who she is. And yes, she looks a lot like, they look like sisters. But yeah, Bryce is a lot prettier. General Grievous throws in $5. Yes, at BJ Chiron. I caught the line of the mythosaur was referring to Boba's crest, as he was the Mandalore in the EU Legends content. Yes, Boba Fett's red skull thing on his thing is the mythosaur, which is apparently what he rode in the animated series. and not the animated series, the holiday special, the animated one. I don't think that was actually Mythosaur though, so I don't know if somebody had said that once, and I just kind of thought I always think that when I hear Mythosaur. Um, in which case they aren't legends, because he did say to the Rancor owner, you know what, I've ridden beasts 10 times this size, referring to that beast, you would think, right? So, Keith, you got to wear the Mandalorian helmet to Walmart sometime. Is that allowed? I don't know. My son has one too, and he wears it in public because he's an idiot. So, Eric the Bat, 8 heads and a Naboo fighter. Trek or not? Hey, how's it going? Evening. This is the way. This is the way. Mando should go to that bar to get his helmet and armor polished. Yeah, I'd get my helmet polished at that bar too. Yeah. Jeremy says, just strap him to the hood. On top of the big manifold that's sticking out for your engine, and in front of the gun, or behind the guns that are... Yeah. Shannon Murphy, I am making progress on my quest to work for Disney. I am waiting for when I hear about a phone. Ooh. Well, everybody wish Shannon good luck on her interview. And good luck, Shannon. Hope you get into Disney. That'd be an awesome job. JL Young, strap him to the wing. There you go. Put one on each wing. Drop them as bombs. Here's your bounty that you hired me for. Just drop them. Just wire the credits to my Swiss bank account. The N1 could also be a callback to the comments Watto made when he was asking about parts for the Queen's ship in episode 1. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I love how what's her name is like, yeah, I dated a Jawa for a while. Hairy little creatures. It's like, ugh, problems. It's like, oh, that's... So they're Ewoks under there? I don't know. General Grievous, I think that may be foreshadowing Boba may end up in the Mandalore as Mandalore, leading his people to a new age, either on Mandalore or Tatooine. But he's no longer a Mandalorian, so he can't really lead them, because he admitted he took his helmet off. So, Eric says maybe Mando can rent a U-Haul trailer for bigger bounties. There you go. Mercer Create is here. Says hi. Hello. Shannon says, if wearing pajamas to go shopping is acceptable at Walmart, a Mando helmet should be fine. This is the way. I'll only wear the Mandalorian helmet, though, and nothing else, because I won't be ashamed of myself if nobody can see my face. General Grievous, just stuff them into the case. He put his weapons. Fleet Paw says, who wears PJs to Wally? I refuse to. Shannon says, I don't know when it is yet, LOL, but I'm so excited. Trekyards says, cool t-shirt. Well, thank you. Is that of a loot crate or a nerd block? I can't remember, but it's got Han Solo and Carbonite in the reflection. It's the most Boba we're going to get for this whole review. So, Eric Martin still looks like the ship is missing plating on the engines. That was a choice, man. The thing I didn't like was the plating on the tail that was missing. It's like, fix that shit. But I love how it's like a hot rod, and he's like a car guy at the end, because he's like looking at the paint, and he's like, he gets down, and he's like, it's any car guy. Like I own the '79 Camaro, so you wax that thing up, and or you just install a new part, and you're like, yeah. I love how she's like, yeah, no, we don't need to run a diagnosis. She sounds fine to me. Sounds good. Take it for a test run. And even the whole getting pulled over by the cops, like, your power drive or your engine doesn't match your power drive registration. He's like, oh, we just swapped the engine out. We're just taking it for a test drive, And it's like, shit like that happens with cars. Like, the registration hasn't been altered yet, but did a lot of modifications. I love the whole, and Lieutenant, I think we can let him go thing. It was great. And then his little nitrous button. It's like, how did he go to hyperspace without powering up his hyperdrive? That wasn't hyperspace, man. That was just sublight engines. So, yeah, we don't want to do paperwork. I thought that was hilarious. That was good. Kit 10K, good luck in getting the interview, Shannon. Jeremy says, who could walk into Walmart in a clown costume? You could walk into Walmart in a clown costume. Nobody would care. This is Canada, though. This is not the States. Walmarts aren't as trashy here as they are in the States. But yeah. No, Jawas are supposed to be rat-like under their cloak. Well, they could still be furry, though, so that's fine. Eric says Mando is no longer in his sect, but other Mandalorians don't care about the helmet, so I don't think he's no longer a Mando. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's right. It is his sect that, this is the way, and very like keep the helmet on, because yeah, we've seen other ones that take their helmets off, no problem. So yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Jeremy says she dated a Jawa. Wow. Right? Shannon says, I love you. I know. Blah, 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 blah. Empire was the best movie. Okay. I think that Shannon had a bit of a seizure or a stroke while she was typing on a keyboard there. So, Mercer Crate. Oh, Ozzy says, do you speak Jawa? Do I speak Jawa? No. I love the Jawa's language, though. Shannon says, oh, read that one already. Never mind. Mercer Crate. I liked the episode. I think people criticize that this was not an episode of Boba Fett, but this whole interconnected shows thing is about Din, and this book of Boba Fett is a one-side story in that story. Indeed, this is true. That's why it's called the book of Boba Fett. Utini. J.L. Young, the ship needs patina. Needed patina, yeah. Eric the Bat, the other cop looked like Luke for a reason he played him. The other cop looked like Luke for a reason he played him in the last episode of Mando. Oh, was that the stand-in actor that they put the deep fake on? Matt Boardman, sorry for the late arrival. I just got done spending the last 2 hours in the car. No problem, Matt. You didn't have to be here, but thank you. You missed the whole beginning where I had the Mandalorian helmet on, and I was like, there will be no Captain Foley in this Captain Foley review. And then I showed off my Boba Fett shirt to have some kind of Boba Fett going on in this episode, or the review, so. Bo-Katan is one of those Mandalorians that has taken their helmet off, right? Yes. Eric the Bat, we used to go to Walmart in costume when we needed stuff at LARP. Oh. Live action role playing, yes. Shannon, also, Cap, if you haven't played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, you need to. It's amazing. Shannon, have you not been paying attention? I streamed the whole gameplay from beginning to end on lives on this channel. There's a whole Captain Foley Plays playlist, and I played the whole game, and I loved seeing BD1. I love BD1. I have parts for a 3D printed BD1. BD1 reminds me a lot of Bobo from the original Clash of the Titans movie, the little owl guy. I love BD1, and to see him in this was fantastic. I'm not sure when the events of Fallen Order take place, but so I don't know if this is before or after the game. Anyway, seeing BD1 in this was amazing. I love BD1. I'm going to make myself a full-size BD1. So. General Grievous, the part Dan asked the Jawas for was a shout out to the Hope trash compactor. It was the same part they used in trash compactor. Yes, it was. It's one they used to try to prop the thing. Yes, absolutely. Mercer Crate, like how they reproduced Beggar's Canyon from the Phantom Menace. Yeah, it was cool. It was great. Matt Boardman, oh man, I'll check it out after. Will you though? Will you? Don't think you will. General Grievous, if you have Amazon Prime, you can permanently claim Jedi Fallen Order for free. What? For free? How so? I bought it when it first came out. Love that game. I need to go back and revisit it. I was thinking that actually like a few days ago. It's like, that's another game I wouldn't mind jumping back into. There's a lot of other side stuff I can do since I've completed the main campaign. A lot more stuff to unlock, but I really enjoyed that game. And yeah, I streamed it all on the channel here, so check that out. Jeremy says different sects have different lore, apparently. It's true. Sarhaha. Odds are the Naboo fighter will be destroyed in the last episode, and Boba will get Slave One. Give Slave One to Din Djarin. No, I don't want the Mandalorian to have Slave One. I can see that happening, though, but I don't want that to happen. Just for the record. The destruction of Mandalore was impressive. It was, seeing all the TIE bombers, and then seeing the probe droid things, and then all of the, what the hell's his name? I don't have one up here. K2SOs walking around shooting things. That looked very Terminator 2. It looked very Terminator 2 hellish landscape. But yeah, it was pretty great. Shannon says they take place between Order 66 and Rogue One. Okay, so this is after the adventures. So BD1. Okay. This is after I've already done a complete mission and everything with my little buddy BD1. I like that. Cool. Fleet Pass. So many to choose from. Take a look at the gameplay videos. All the gameplay videos. Yeah, I should actually break them down into specific games that I've done complete playthroughs for. I think I need to do that. Faraxon. Fallen Order takes place after Revenge of the Sith and before the Solo movie. Okay. Mercer Crate. How do I get it for free? Yeah. Shannon Murphy. Did anyone see the second sister in the freaking concept art for the Obi-Wan series? Holy flippin' shit. What is the second sister? I did watch the there's a thing on Disney Plus, kind of behind the scenes trailer type deal for the Kenobi, and I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I don't remember seeing anything like that. Who is the sister? Kit 10K, puts another $10. I know a guy who has a full-size R2-D2 that is radio controlled. It moves around exactly like R2 did. His head spins around and even beeps and talks like R2. It's pretty cool. That is cool, Kit. The R2 Builders Club. I've always wanted a full-size R2-D2 that works. A lot of them even have all the head compartments open and things come out and the chest things open and all the doors open. A lot of them put a lot of time into those and a lot of servo motors and a lot of lights, and I've always wanted one. I'm a huge Astromech fan, as you guys know. I got a bunch over here. I really like R2Q5, the black Imperial droid from he's in The Empire Strikes Back, but the black and copper, love that look. I've got this one. This is the Sideshow Collectibles 1/6 scale, and I've also got the Sphero one of him, and R2 of course. But yeah, so I like the black ones. There's a black one that was in Rogue One, but I don't remember seeing it in the movie, but it was in the promo stuff. He's right there. He's black and silver. Then we got R2-D2 there, of course. So yeah, I love my Astromech droids. Got a bunch up here too. So yeah, this is the way. Shannon Murphy, the main boss of Fallen Order Cap. It was her. Okay. Kit 10K, his R2's compartment all work as well. Eric Martin, I'm surprised they didn't give him an Imperial shuttle to use from Moff Gideon's ship. You want to be flying around an Imperial thing, though. Everybody's going to shoot at you. Jeremy Caulfield, Solo didn't need to be made. The Kessel Run should have been left to the imagination. Disappointment. Totally disagree, Jeremy. I enjoyed the Solo movie. I saw it in theaters. It's a fun heist movie. I kind of like the Kessel Run thing and the fact that that's the reason that the ships, the Millennium Falcon's all fucked up, because Lando had it all pristine, and then as they were trying to pull away and it was like getting sucked in, all the plates are coming off of it. I liked it, and it's one of those things that a lot of people complain about, so I have to say it's a guilty pleasure for me because I do enjoy it. There were a few aspects to it I would change, obviously, but overall I really thought Solo was a fun movie. So I don't understand all the hate for it. I don't understand all the hate for a lot of things that are new, such as the Book of Boba Fett. But anyway, it is what it is. Here we are. We're here now. This is where we live. Shannon, you haven't lived until you played Astromech volleyball. I'm afraid to ask. Do you have a volleyball that is painted like an Astromech droid? Sorry guys, I just gotta take my friggin' socks off. It's more comfortable. And I want to be comfortable. And sorry I was a little bit late. Like I said, I was playing D&D. We moved our night around and just kind of threw everything off. So, but I'm here now, and we have a new Prodigy tomorrow. Eric says, I got your mother-in-law's R2 on my office windowsill. People in Zoom meetings always ask me about him. That's cool, Eric. Eric bought that at the Geeky Holiday Market that they had this year in lieu of London Comic Con. And my mother-in-law makes some really cool crocheted things. So, Mercer Crate says, Solo was a lot of fun. Amen, brother. General Grievous, you should be able to go to Amazon Prime Gaming. It changes each month which ones the offer from what I hear. Oh. Eric says, Cap, an Imperial shuttle is better than a flying coach. It's true, I guess. Sure. Mercer Crate, R2-D2 was my first hero. One of the earliest photos of me is with an R2-D2. Yeah, R2-D2 is the one I locked onto as a kid as well. I loved R2-D2. I even have the original remote control toy up there. I got the original remote control toy, and then I'll just freaking show you guys because I can do that. See up there. So the original one is at the back, and then I got the Sphero R2 and the R2Q5, and then I got BB-8, little Sphero BB-8 in front of them. But yeah, that's the original remote controlled R2-D2. I loved R2-D2 as a kid, still do. Most important character in Star Wars, in my opinion. Yeah, that's why Force Awakens and shit really kind of gave him a raw deal as far as screen time and stuff goes. So, all right, Mercer Crates. Oh, read that one already. Never mind. Viat Dragon. I detest the Solo movie. Then again, I read the Solo trilogy a lot when I was a kid. And see that as Han's canon history. I also read the Han trilogy. I don't detest. There's very few things I detest. Detest is a very strong word. But, you know, to each their own. That's cool. I hate how he got his name in that movie. Like, there's a lot of things in that movie that I would change that I'm not super really a fan of. But overall, it's a fun, enjoyable heist movie. And it's fun to watch. So. Eric the Bat, BB-8 volleyball. Well, that's not Astromech volleyball, is it now? Because BB-8 is not an Astromech droid. Kit 10K, I like the Solo movie as well. There are a few things in it that I could have been done better, but overall I enjoyed it too. Shannon says, Astromech volleyball is a mini game on the DS version of Lego Star Wars 3. It was a great way to earn studs. I'm not going to make any kind of comment about studs and Shannon looking to earn some studs. Not going to make a comment about it. You guys just use your imaginations. I don't even know why I'm dwelling on it. I shouldn't have even talked about it. Take your socks off. It's going to be foot porn time after the live. Mercer Crate, getting close to Orville Season 3. I think the Mocklins will leave the Union over that colony. Possibly. I'm not here to talk about the Orville. I need to brush up on my Orville. I need to watch that again. General Grievous, $5. Nice how after most of New Era, when the prequels were pretty much passed over, now they're getting some much needed love in Mando and Book of Boba. Amen. I see Fleetpaw is killing some bots, some Russian bots, so thank you, Fleetpaw. Shannon says, please tell me you pronounced AT-ATs as AT-AT and not AT-AT. I pronounce them both ways. They're AT-ATs and AT-ATs. They both are fine. I mix it up depending on the sentence, the context, but generally they're AT-ATs. It's an abbreviation. All-terrain attack transport. And the ATST, which you don't say ATST, you don't say ATST, it's ATST. So the ATAT is actually the correct way to say it. AT is also fine, but I don't like doing that because I don't say ATST. I'm a big fan of ATSTs as well, as you can see. I got a lot of ATSTs, one of which I built. Oh, I built that one too, it's Lego. And that one because it's Metal Earth. That's one of the vintage ones though. And I got one of the Black Series in there. So, Shannon, get that butt. Also, drink up, Cap. I did. Jeremy, Quentin Tarantino is in the chat apparently. Cryptic Coffee is here. The show should be called The Book of Fennec. This episode should have been. But yeah. No redo. In B4, Din Djarin arrives at the climax of the finale in his hot rod, and one by blowing up the Pike's hidden gunship. Possibly, yeah. Please pass it back. Bye bye, bot boy. Yeah, see, this episode was definitely a lead into season 3 of The Mandalorian, where he's gonna go and find Grogu and hang out with Luke for a minute or two, whatever. Give Grogu his chainmail and his little Beskar ball, which he's probably gonna have. What did I say? Oh yeah, and then I mean, we could see him in the last episode come in and save the day. But that would take all the wind out of the sails of Mandalorian season 3 because you know that he's going to be fine and make it back with the ship or whatever. So I don't know if we're going to see him in the rest of the Book of Boba Fett. It could be the case, and we could see, 6 months or a year pass in the next episode. Before the next episode of Book of Boba Fett. So there's some time that's passed so that, yeah, he has time to go do this other thing and then come back and help Boba Fett. I would be fine with that. But, yeah. Thoughts? PJ says, have to watch the solo film again. Didn't much care for it. It killed off my favorite characters too early. Had some entertaining parts. Donald Glover as great as Lando. Hope to see Emilia Clarke and Boba. Yeah. PJ Tehran, I love how Solo got his name in the movie. I hated that. It was fucking stupid. No redo. Thoughts on Mando getting the BD unit from his mechanic for season 3? Yes, please. That would be fucking epic. Yes, 1000% yes. Thanks, little buddy. I loved BD1. Oh my god. I loved him in the game when I first saw him. It's such a cool droid. I'm a droid lover. That sounds really dirty. I don't mean it like that. Not sexually attracted to droids. Some people actually are, believe it or not. But I'm not. I just think they're really cool. Sadly, the Solo trilogy only exists in Legends. That's funny. Shannon Murphy, I should be an informant, a Jedi over here. JL Young, according to Wikipedia, BB-8 is an Astromech. Well, okay. Okay. I disagree, but okay. Okay. Eric Martin, you never go to live walks anymore. It is because it's like minus 30 out there at night. Yeah, I fucking can't stand the cold. I'll do it in the summer, don't worry. But this is not the way. Not a band account, $2. Is the news right? All Canadians are out of food. The fuck? No. The fuck kind of news is that? That's like coming in here and saying, is it true that you Canadians up there have a curfew? No. We don't have a curfew. Unless you're in Quebec, but they don't count as Canadians, so it's fine. They have to be inside by 10 o'clock because of the COVID restrictions. But no. We have food. Me and Sylvia were just at 2 grocery stores today, and the shelves were packed. There's food everywhere. Where the fuck are you hearing that? It's the first I've heard of it. Shannon Murphy, I will now say ATST in your presence. Or ESTS. ATST. Think about it. Think of the logic of it. What do you call that? Chicken walker, yes. What is its actual technical term? ATST. All-terrain scout transport, I think. So you don't call the AT-AT an AT-AT. You call it an AT-AT because you were a kid and you got the toy and you were dumb and you're a kid and you say AT-AT. It's like people that say, what's the plural of Lego, everybody? Plural of Lego is Lego. Got these people like, I like them. I like to play with them. They're Legos. I have my Legos all over the floor. No, there's no fucking S. It's not Legos. It's Lego. So you were a kid. You saw AT-AT, and you thought, AT-AT. I'm going to call it an AT-AT. And it's appropriate in some contexts, but not all the time. So it's AT-AT. Sorry for your luck. Sir Haha. I have an original X-Wing and Luke action figure. My father bought it for me when I was 4, when Star Wars Episode 4 first came out. The rest all fell victim to firecrackers, my first 22 rifle. Hey, I've got the original Millennium Falcon with a huge burnt-out, melted chunk at the front because I lit it on fire. Because I was like, ooh, it's damaged. So it's got this melted, like, plastic. You know, you got the two mandibles, and you got the thing in the middle. That part has a crescent shape because I lit it on fire and I burned it for a minute, and some of it dripped down into the bottom part. So there's some like really convincing looking like meteor hits in the bottom, but the top part looks like shit, and I wish I wouldn't have done it, but I did. That being said, I used to take like paper airplanes. Well, first I would get an action figure or a toy or like one of those tanks you get in the bucket full of army men. You get the tank, you put it on the ground. My dad collects guns, so he has a bullet press. He used to make his own bullets. So we had gunpowder everywhere, different grades of gunpowder, fine to coarse. And I would like put gunpowder under the tank, little trail of gunpowder, try to see if I could replicate Looney Tunes. And sometimes just a trail of gasoline, big spot of gasoline in one spot, a trail going all the way over to this tank. And I would take the paper airplane, light it on fire, throw it into the one part with the gas, and then watch the gas or the gunpowder just hit the tank. That's me. Paul says Book of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian can be combined into one show called The Mandalorian. That's very true. Sir Haha, my original AT-AT had an accident with some M80s shit. But you regret that. David Watts, AT-AT, all-terrain armored transport. Yes. Jeremy Caulfield, plenty of poutine and maple bacon. There was actually some maple coffee creamer in the store today, which I almost considered picking up, but I didn't. Free Fallen Order confirmed. Download it now on one of my PCs that doesn't have a stream account. Nice. Robosexual. That's the word, I guess. David Watts. Last week when I called the show The Book of Fennec Shand, you blanked me. I did? What does blanked you mean? I don't remember. I read a lot of comments. Sorry. Kit 10K. Because you're saying that Boba's not his own show. I disagree, 100%. Sure, she's got a very important role, and she's very good presence, and I just don't think it was fair to say that, you know, it should be called her show, because it's not really. But, okay, I see what you mean. Okay. From Lethal Weapon. No, right. Kit 10K. I've heard the AT-AT stood for all-terrain armored transport. If I'm wrong, that's cool. I've just always thought that's what it was. That's what I thought it was, too. Or all-terrain attack transport, I've heard that. But yeah. General Grievous, it's okay, Cap, if you want to put your scomp link into a droid socket, we won't judge. Eric Martin, I'm happy to see Favreau and Filoni in charge of these shows. The useless execs have been in control for so long. It's good to see some solid creative people at the reins for a change. Vito Dragon. Viot Dragon. I can't look at BB-8 without the urge to knock its head off with a baseball bat. Wow. Anger issues. BJ says, Fennec Shand is a book I could read all day. She's 58 years old. I can't believe that. Anyway. Jeremy Caulfield was never a droid fan. Giving tools free will. Bad idea. Shannon says, I swear Kathleen Kennedy is a Sith. Oof. We got a Russian bot attack, apparently, which looks like might have been taken care of, hopefully. Turd says, you live in the wrong era if you don't like cold. Tell me about it. It's a nice area, nice people. Summers are great. Falls are wonderful. Springs are awesome. Winter, small price to pay. The bot has landed. Bot attack. Atst. 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 Thank you, Shannon. Fleetpaw, where? Not seeing it. I didn't see one either, Fleetpaw. I thought you had dealt with it, but Eric the Bat, only in the U.S. are we having food shortages. You're having food shortages in the U.S.? Wow. Damn. Up there, Russians. Going up 12 to 15 entries. Oh, it looks like Matt got him. Thanks, Matt. No redo. The armor. You must seek out the waters of the mines of Mandalore to regain your way. Din. But the mines were destroyed. I missed the part where that's my problem. Nice. General Grievous, $2. I'm Captain Foley. I love Legos. That is all. Jesus Christ. And I have to say it too because it's in a super chat. Seriously though, it's one of my major pet peeves. It's Lego. The plural of Lego is Lego. Even the company Lego says that the plural of Lego is Lego, not Legos. So please stop doing it. Matt Boardman, I have slayed the bot. It was no match for the power of the Force. Shannon, there was a stupid bot in Russia long ago. He was dumb and small, and he's got nothing better to do. There, you got it. Let's blow this thing and go home. Thanks, Matt Boardman. They must be getting smarter and blocking us or deleting. A pincher movement, yes. Make sure you're on the live chat, Fleetpaw. Yeah. Shannon Murphy, people looked at him with terror and with fear, but to Moscow porn bots, he was such a lovely dear. Oh, you're doing the rah-rah Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. Anyway, Kurt Ferguson, my Space 99 Eagle, the original, not the Eagle Mouse version, met bad ends, M80s, and gasoline. Matt Boardman says, I just pulled a wedge. Out of your ass? Did you have a wedgie? You knew I would go there. Why'd you have to put that? You know my sense of humor, Matt. Don't do that. Matthew, Aquanet hairspray was a Cobra super weapon. Jeremy Caulfield, had original Star Wars figures, lost the phasers and sidewalk cracks. Original Star Trek phasers, Jesus Christ. Lost the phasers and sidewalk cracks. Also had the Eagle Space 99 playset. Fleetpaw says, I am Matt. I don't know what the F is happening. What? Oh, I am Matt. Okay. I thought it was sarcasm, Fleetpaw, because I know you. But I am Matt. I don't know what the F is happening. General Grievous, at least you didn't pull a wedgie. He's a funny guy. Randall Hill, was I the only one cheering wildly in the first 5 minutes? No, I thought it was great. Turd says, so how many types of cyber VD, oh wow, does R2 have? Many strange access ports were hit by that probe. Dun dun dun. BJ Chiron, Boba Fett is obviously the main character. He's the one with flashbacks, and Fennec Shran is a sidekick. His bodyguard is a major domo. Oh, his bodyguard and major domo. Matt Boardman, weird. Yeah, I don't know why it shows them further. See, Matt, I didn't even see the bot. I saw when you took care of it. I saw that you had taken care of it, but I didn't see the attack, so. I hate the cold like you do, but it does not make me appreciate. It does make me appreciate the heat more. Yes, it's true. Christopher Dahl is doing a Trek ship. Just an FYI. Christopher Dahl, Blackbird CD on Instagram and Twitter. Go check him out, guys. He's a fantastic artist and painter. Good friend of mine. Goes to Wonderfest and does some really great live paintings. About 2 hours, does a painting from beginning to end, and then he sells them afterwards. Check him out. Well worth it. It's fun to just watch. He's like the Bob Ross of sci-fi paintings. So Tim McCaffrey, if you're still here, go over to Christopher Dahl, his live, and say that Captain Foley just called you the Bob Ross of sci-fi painters, because that's exactly what he is. Listen to him for hours. He's got such a great voice with the way he talks. V. Dragon. Here in the U.S., it's not so much a food shortage as a lack of transport. Companies don't want to pay people enough to do the job. Shannon Murphy Cap. I went to Aldi today, and there was no water. This was before the afternoon rush. No bottled water, all gone. What country is this? I don't know, but I have a thing called, it's a magical, mythical thing called a tap. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 taps in the house, and they all supply water. There's no need to buy bottled water. And yes, the water here in London tastes wonderful. It's not chlorinated, it's not crap. It's good water. Matt Borman, I'm looking forward to visit to Mandalore in the next season of Mandalorian, as am I. Turd says, we do not have a food shortage in the U.S. We have supply chain issues because of Elon. Because the Elon scumbags do not want to pay drivers, so boycott Walmart. What's that have to do with Elon Musk? Fleet Paw, let's steer away from current events, please, folks. This is your only warning. Yes, and this is your second only warning from the actual person that you're listening to. BJ Turan, I'm just going to skip all those. Eric says, I remember the Lego store in downtown Disney. Very impressive and huge. Lots of Star Wars. I don't know if my buddy Keith is still here, but he shared a meme in one of our group chats, and it showed a lineup of people outside of a Lego store, and it says, the lineup for Lego was nuts. People were lining up for blocks. Like, for blocks? But for blocks? To buy blocks? It's funnier at the time, I guess. Dave Watts, do you want to see Omega in a live action show? Who fucks Omega? If I knew what Omega was, I might say yes or no. I don't know. Shannon Murphy, me too. I was 10 last time I went there. I was amazed to see piles of bricks. Matt says he always wanted to build a Lego Star Destroyer. BJ says, I feel the same about upstate New York as you do about Ontario. The changing seasons are nice, but the deep winter freeze keeps giant snakes away. That's true. And we get at least one season without mosquitoes. General Grievous, $2. Guessing Din will be taking heads in that N1 now. Everybody's got the same thought. Yeah. It's got a much easier way to cut them off now. That Darksaber is a lot nicer and cleaner for that. Plus it cauterizes the wound. You don't get blood like dripping everywhere. I mean, so it's fine. Wouldn't know about cat food. I just scale baby. What? Okay. Whatever. The Naboo Starfighter was pretty rad, but where is he going to keep all this stuff? Bounties and no toys. I said the same thing early in this live. I don't care. Just ended. By the way, Jedi's Fallen Order sequel is supposed to be announced. Ooh, excited. Fry minis, that was my thought too. No room for prisoners. No redo. I like the facts that Pili Motto dated a Jawa. Jawas were furry, or that Jawas would literally steal starship parts from space gangsters as the ship refuels. That's awesome. Shannon Murphy, the tap water in my dorm doesn't taste that great. Well, that sucks. General Grievous, I can bring your head in warm or I can bring your head in cold. I've brought along a cooler for just such an eventuality and a heating bag, a thermal bag for the warm one. You get to choose before I cut you. Bounties don't need space. Fry minis, yeah, no place for him to puke. Bill says, people keep complaining there's no Boba this episode, but remember, there's been no Kirk in some Trek episodes. Yeah, but the show wasn't called Star Trek Kirk, or the Book of Kirk. Eric the Bat, I can stand to about 0 Celsius, but with a light jacket or hoodie. I can go to like -10. I was out in shorts. I wasn't on shorts. T-shirt and sandals with no socks yesterday, shoveling some snow, and it was about -10. But it was sunny out, and it felt kind of warm, so it's fine. Mega's little girl from the back. Yeah, people have been saying. I watched like 3 episodes of The Bad Batch, and then I haven't gone back to revisit it. I need to do that. But actually, I started watching Game of Thrones last night, so probably gonna watch that for a while. But yeah, Omega. Okay, yeah, she's a clone of Jango Fett, so basically Boba Fett's sister. So would I like to see her in live action? Sure. I don't care right now. If I watch The Bad Batch and she actually grows on me as a character, then sure. Yeah, absolutely. Shannon Murphy, you need level 10 security clearance for Omega, friend. And she would know. Captain Janeway would know. Viat Dragon. Though back to the episode, I have to admit that I love the modifications to the N1, but also like that he left a little bit of yellow paint on it. Tim McCaffrey, love the episode, but the Top Gear portion literally had no purpose to the Mandalorian or Boba Fett story, which is fine for 2 or 3 minutes, but not 20 in my opinion. Okay, I see where you're coming from. Bigger picture, story-wise, but I really loved it. I thought it was fun. I'm a bit of a car guy. I'm not mechanically inclined, but I get other people to do the work for me. But there's something about modifying your car, and then, that whole montage of them doing it, I thought was fun. And it was a good character building for both of them. And I thought it was great. So I understand where you're coming from. I just respectfully disagree. Jeremy says, have to build a waste disposal system into his armor. Yes. Matt Boardman, I have a feeling that it's going to pay dividends later on once we get to season 3 of The Mandalorian. I agree. General Grievous, it would be funny if his next employer said no decapitations, like Vader told Boba, no disintegrations. Yeah. Kit 10K throws in $10. $10. Thank you, Kit. I can't find the video anymore, but I saw a video on YouTube that showed a guy who built a custom Lego Star Destroyer that was almost 3 meters long. He said it took him over 12 years to make. Damn, that's dedication. And that's expensive, too. David Watts. Omega is Boba's clone sister from the Bad Batch cartoon series. Yes, I remember now. Turd says, so Mando is now Brad Pitt in 7. What's in the box? What's in the box? Fry Minis, $2. Can Bobo Feet give his seismic charges to Mando? I don't know, but I'm almost out of beer. But I got another one. So, another super chat or two, and I'll be done that. Shannon Murphy, by the way, one of the best Doctor Who episodes, Blink. The Doctor was barely in it at all. You don't always need the lead for a good story. It's true. And yes, I know what Blink is. It's with the angels. I think so, anyway. I don't know. Never mind me. BJ Tehran. Actually, all hyperdrive starfighters should have a mothership or be the size of Slave 1. Otherwise, you get Luke camping on Dagobah. Bill 4393. Oh, by the way, season 2 of The Resident Alien came out yesterday. Yes, I saw that. I can't find a place to fucking watch season 1 though. I wanted to go watch it on Crave or something because Crave has all the CTV sci-fi shows. Well, not all of them. I guess it has Star Trek and some others, but I also have the CTV app. So I went to the CTV app and looked if they had Resident Alien. I can't find it anywhere on the Fire Stick. So Eric Martin, I loved how Mando tried to play the religious card to keep his weapons on the transport. You at least got to see how much he carries. That's hilarious. It's for religion. It's part of my religion. Matt Boardman, I think he was one of the chimpanzees that was sent into space back in the day. Bobo Feet. Kit 10K, $10. Well, Tim McCaffrey says respect that. What do you respect, Tim? What did I say? What was the last thing you said? Oh, the serving no purpose. Yeah. No, I respect your opinion too, and I get it. I really do, especially with only 2 episodes left. If there was like 6 or 7 episodes left, it wouldn't have been as big a deal for a lot of people. I really enjoyed it though. I thought it was fun, especially kind of having a classic car, so thank you, Kit. He says, there were episodes of Hercules' Legendary Journeys where Hercules wasn't in it, but that was because Kevin was dealing with life-threatening health issues. Yes. That was a $20 super chat. So it was also a big swig. Now it's time to open up beer number 2. That's my dog. Okay, that one's a little bit warmer, so it's not ideal. I had a circuit burn out. Sorry about that. Bill, are you guys going to do a ship video since the fighter is a custom job? Nope, probably not. No redo. The Top Gear portion is a love letter to George Lucas's love letter for 1950s, especially that the hot rod culture, where they had old cars to modify them to be drag cars. Yes, it was a better love letter than the biker gang, or the cyber kid gang. Major Killjoy, got the notification. I just had to watch the show. First, just ended. I like his new hot rod. I always liked the baboon fighter. The baboon fighter? Like you mean Naboo fighter. Damn autocorrect. David Watts, if you haven't seen Game of Thrones by now, don't bother wasting your time. No, there's at least 6 good seasons and lots of nudity. So I'm down for watching it. I want to see how piss poor of an ending it was. I don't want to hear anything. I know that a lot of people die. Everybody dies. The Red Wedding and, you know, the whole, the Hodor. Hodor! Hold the door, Hodor! Yeah, I get it. I know what happens, but I really don't care. I still want to watch it. Yes, that is what Blink was about, Stuart. Fry Minis. Dang, Boba Fett deserved better than I don't know. I hope the Black Chewbacca comes back soon. Deserved better than I don't know. What does that mean? Did I say I don't know about something? Jeremy Caulfield, Hercules and Xena, good shows, but CGI is hard to watch. Yeah, but they're still really good shows. Come on. Come on. Xena was a better show, actually, and it was a spin-off of fucking Hercules, for Christ's sakes. Had more seasons, too. Yeah, the CG is bad, but who cares? It's part of the charm of the show. Tim McCaffrey, Din Djarin may have outdone Geordi for Technobabble this week. Right? Bill 4393, season 3 of Snowpiercer also came out. David Watts, love them shows back in the day, but they haven't aged well. Looks like Matt got himself another bot. He's beating you, Fleetpaw. Shannon Murphy says Puggles. Well, I used to own a Puggle, which was part beagle, part pug, but now I just own a pug. No redo. Black Chewbacca, more like blonde Kersantin. Fry Minis, you can smoke weed on this show? What show? That wasn't weed, first of all, but okay. I don't smoke weed because I get paranoid, and I always talk about this. I can't smoke weed. It's legal here, and Sylvia smokes it. I can't because I think that I'm the worst human that ever existed when I smoke weed, and I think everybody that's talking to me is being sarcastic and don't really like me, and yeah, it's not a good scene. This is not weed. This is not weed. Kit 10K, my dog Jack just growled at your circuit burnout. Well, that's not good. Shannon Murphy, Cap, the Death Star versus 5 Borg cubes. Who would win? Probably the Borg cubes because they'd start assimilating the station and all the troops. But the Death Star, if it could move fast enough, could probably take out 3 cubes. There'd be 2 left. The Hover Scooter slow chase was max cringe. That was bad. Dank Ferrick. New episode of Peacemaker is probably out now. I'm going to wait till Peacemaker's done before I watch the rest, because I watched the first 3. I'm going to wait till it's done to watch the rest of them. Eric, can you borrow one of my Android box? You can borrow one of my Android boxes to get season 1 of it. I don't want to, Eric. Thank you, though. We do have an Android box around here somewhere. I hated it. So no, thank you. I have somebody that could download it for me and share it with me. So not that big of a deal for me. Kit 10K. Well, either he growled at your circuit burnout or he heard your dog and growled at him. Shannon Murphy, I was watching the 1990s The Flash TV show, and it is so much better than the CW. Well, that was a good show. Me and my brother used to watch that back in the day. Sometimes old is better. I'm old. Major Killjoy, I like Xena better than Hercules. There was a third in there. Legend Sinbad the Sailor. Kit 10K says, and my dog Jack is a puggle too. Viat Dragon, also watching the pit droids actually doing what they were made for, was made for properly for once. Fleetpaw said, had to refresh the stream, no bleeding idea why I'm not seeing them. I'm not seeing them either, Fleetpaw, so don't feel bad. Viat Dragon, that was fun. Bill 4393, yeah, both Flash series have John Wesley Shipp in it, but he's Jay Garrick in the CW Flash. Can you stop licking your paws? It's better than snoring, probably, but it's still a disgusting sound. There you go. Robert Rose Jr. Hello tonight, Captain Foley. Hello tonight, Robert. General Grievous. It depends if the Borg cube purposely crashes into the surface. Drones could board the ship. They don't need EV suits to walk in space, so they start assimilating the crew and station. Dave Watt says, I'm watching Space 1999 if you want old shows that haven't aged well. Yeah, but there's a charm to those old shows, man. Like, I get it. The CG wasn't good at the time. Or the TV wasn't good now. It hasn't held up. It was all right for the time. But, dude, even the way movies are structured is different now. Like, we just watched A League of Their Own the other night, me and Sylvia, and it's like, there's something to be said about old movies and the way they're constructed and the way they're crafted. It's totally different than modern movies, but it's so good. There's a lot of nostalgia factor creeping in on that as well, but, you know, it is what it is. My theory is that one of them would instantly be destroyed by a planet-killing laser beam, then they would adapt, and the Empire would have a hard time. Trek or not, there is no old. There is only Zool. Shannon says, and I think the drones would go after the engineering sections and the bridge simultaneously. Oh yeah, they'd be like, ooh, beaming in. For minis, I'd love to see y'all interview Jon Favreau about Mandalorian and Boba Fett. Maybe get some Iron Man insights too. Hey, I would love to interview Jon Favreau. It's not outside the realm of possibility, but it's not really our thing. I mean, we do have Trekyards and all, but yeah, I'd like to if we had the opportunity. Eric says that super weapon that Species 8472 used, where several shippers would link their weapons fire, reminded me of the Death Star. Yeah, they killed planets with that thing, so yeah. Oh, I love the pod racing circuit where Mando was testing the N1 and it showed Beggar's Canyon with the vertical opening and the ramp where Anakin broke the fence and it was never fixed. J.L. Young, the old Flash suit looked better. The old Flash suit was awesome, yeah. Space 1999, the first season is better than the second. He played J. Garrick, Henry, Allen, and Barry Allen. Fleetpaw puts in $2. Puggy Slobbers sounds like bumping uglies a little. Not sure how they would fare against Force users, though. Oh, the Borg, they wouldn't do well against Force users. Are Mandalorian and Boba Fett the Chinese knockoff shows? Yes, they're the Wish versions. Fry Minis, do you plan to watch and cover the Halo show? Trailer coming on Sunday. Mr. Chief looks great. Master Chief looks great. I'll watch them. I don't think we're going to cover them, though. We might do a, after all the episodes are done, we might have a live talking about it, because I know Samuel's into Halo, but I'm not so much, but I will watch it for sure. There's no crying in baseball. Did you hear there's going to be a live-action Godzilla TV series? Yes, I did. One of my friends, Michael Freitas, is a huge Godzilla, or Gojira, fan, and yes, we did know about that. Kit 10K, the CGI for Hercules and Xena in the 90s was really still in its infancy. Yeah, it's not as good as the stuff today, but I still enjoy them a lot. Yeah, and it's fun to kind of laugh at the janky effects, honestly. That's one of the fun things to do. Just saying. The Eagle's one of the coolest designs out there as far as spaceships go. Is it though? Is it though? I'm not a fan of the Eagle. It's practical. Fuck yeah, it's totally realistic and totally real world space tech. Yes. But one of the coolest? No. No, it's not though. It's not. I have to disagree there, Jeremy. Shannon Murphy, they'd probably adapt to the lightsabers, wouldn't they? Possibly, yes. Individual ones. I think every kyber crystal is slightly different. So if a Borg was getting attacked by, let's say, 4 Jedi Knights, one would hit, go through an arm, and then try to swing again and be blocked. But as soon as the other one attacked, that would go through, and then they'd adapt to that. So I think every kyber crystal would be a little bit different frequency or different energy output, probably. So there was no CGI in Space 1999. It was all models and practical effects. It's true. Eric the Bat interviewed Jon Favreau about Swingers instead. Swingers is a great movie. No redo. Oh, apparently, when Din Djarin was boarding the commercial cruiser at the Ringworld, there was a person wearing the white range troop jacket. Cool. Don't know what that means, but cool. Bill says the guy from Kim's Convenience was the X-Wing pilot again. Yes, he was. Fleet Pass says, don't know how, though, lightsabers can cut through anything other than Beskar. General Grievous, I think Vader would lay waste to many drones, but probably end up leaving the Death Star and order the crew to self-destruct, as the overwhelming numbers would be too much. V. Dragon. I was expecting Mando to thread the needle of Beggar's Canyon. If you played the Rogue Squadron game for the N64 back in the day, there was a spire at the end of the canyon with a hole in the top. Yeah, I remember that. That would have been awesome, actually. Look at this lightsaber. Can a lightsaber cut through Halo Forerunner hard light projections? Yes. I have no idea. Kit 10K throws in another $10. Thank you so much, Kit. Sean. Sorry to keep harping on the Star Trek, Star Wars thing, but I'd like your opinion on this, Stuart. If Vader and the Emperor, in their prime, somehow found themselves on a Borg cube, who'd win? The Borg would eventually win. They would eventually overtake them, but they would definitely put up a good fight for a good hour or more. I think they could kick some major ass before they get overwhelmed by sheer numbers. Bill says, are you going to see Moonfall movie? The name rings a bell. I'm probably going to see it. It's probably a sci-fi thing. But I cannot for the life of me remember what it's about or if I've seen a trailer. I know I've heard the name mentioned. I've heard the movie, but I don't know what it's about necessarily. Turd says the Mitchell Hyundai Star Fury is the best space superiority fighter design that would probably work without sci-fi magical engines. General Grievous says, Palpatine, was the Death Star destroyed? Vader. Was the Death Star destroyed, Vader? Vader. Palpatine. By creed, you must swear. No redo. The part which the Jawas stole from the Pikes for Din's is also the same part where Han, Luke, and Leia tried to use to stop Trash Commander and the Death Star. Yeah, we talked about that earlier in the live. No redo, but thank you. Dave Watts, if not the Eagle, what was the coolest ship? The X-Wing? The coolest ship in the fucking Enterprise, dude. The fuck kind of question is that? The Enterprise. The refit or the TOS one? If you're talking smaller ships, fuck yeah, the X-Wing's cooler than an Eagle. Absolutely. I'm just kind of thinking all the franchises here. White Star is really good in Babylon 5. The Thunderfighter from Buck Rogers was fucking great. So was Hawk's ship, actually. The Viper from Battlestar Galactica, the original Viper, was amazing. So many great ships, dude. The Eagle's not even on the fucking list. As far as a real world hypothetical could exist ship, practical as hell, yeah, the Eagle's at the top of the list. As for cool sci-fi, it's fucking way at the bottom. Sorry, there's so many better ships than the Eagle. I know it's gonna piss a lot of people off because a lot of people are diehard Eagle fans, but you can't all be right, guys. Ozzy says, you want to go back to the base and do a lot of paperwork? Absolutely not. Jeremy says, Bessar blah, 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 is the same stuff that Freeman used to make their doors for Forbidden Planet. Sure. Love to see Din Djarin take on the Power Rangers Vespa. I really get sick of it being referred to as the Power Rangers Vespa gang, by the way. I didn't like them as much. I thought the characters were fine. I hated the bikes. But the Power Rangers references are really fucking irritating. So that's just me. But hey. BJ says, with 2 episodes left to Boba, that's still like a whole cinema movie. Look at what The Expanse got done in the last 2 episodes of 6 seasons. Yeah, those last 2 episodes, I'm like, how the fuck is this going to be the last 2 episodes of The Expanse, dude? Like, how are they going to... Boom, 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 boom. They just fucking hit all the check marks. And it's like, that was fucking satisfying. Didn't think they were going to pull it off, but they did. Shannon Murphy, throw all of the Inquisitors and Vader and Palpatine in the cube. Then how long? Well, I don't fucking know. It's just silly questions, guys. That's just a silly question. Eric the Bat, Mando got pulled over for hugging the donkey on the start. Oh my god. Have you watched For All Mankind? No. I am Misi throws in $10. Now this is pod racing. Wizard. Where did that wizard come from? I had heard that before somewhere. Where did wizard come from? When she was like, how was that? It's wizard. Who the fuck said that? That's been bugging me since I've seen it. Tell me. Original Viper. Sources have told us to think of Book of Boba Fett as Mandalorian Season 2.5 with characters from The Mandalorian slated to appear in the series. Sweet. No Redo says, so, if it's not out of the blue that one episode of Boba Fett can feature Mando. No, absolutely not. Eric the Bat, I like the hammerhead from Space Above and Beyond. All right. Buck Rogers, Thunderfighter. Yeah. Bill, 4393, was the kid on the ship a young Greedo who looked first? No. Refit Enterprise, okay. Oh, and Colonel Wilma Deering. Oh, yeah. Eric the Bat. They aren't Power Rangers. They're 60s British mods. Yeah, I get sick of hearing that, too. I get it. It's a direct reference to that, but who cares? No one watched that. Hey, Donnie. How's it going? General Grievous, $2. Anakin said wizard in The Phantom Menace. Did he? That's fucking stupid. Surprised Din Djarin didn't thread the needle at the end of Beggar's Canyon and go, that was a good trick. Shannon said, had to close my Facebook tab. My laptop's fan is screaming at me. Oh no. Donnie, I'm also a Trekkie and a Star Wars fan. Okay. Kit 10K. I read years ago that someone estimated that if the first Death Star was built by Earth, it would take over 200 years and cost over 90 quintillion US dollars to build. Yeah, but different economies, man. Fry Minis. Dear Mandalorian, please take. Does Mandalorian take place before or after Rey becomes a Force God? Not sure where Ability Williams fits in with that. It's before. This is right after the events of the destruction of the second Death Star, I think. This is like 6 years after Return of the Jedi. That's when the Mandalorian takes place. Aaron Gray and Spandex. Great combo. V-Ot Dragon. I like the Star Fury MK2 from Babylon 5 as a fighter. Well, I'm sorry that you like that. Because, ew. Turd was not a huge fan of Space Above and Beyond. Fun real-world fact. They built 2 full-scale mock-ups, and Russian spy satellites actually caught it. They called us about it. Cool. Wizard came from the Phantom Menace with Anakin's friends, joined him in the pod racing bays. This is so Wizard, Annie, is the quote. Okay, there you go. Dumb, but okay. Yeah, that canyon was a Pro Racer one. Yes, it was. Jar Jar. It's also where Luke would fly the T-16 Skyhopper and Bullseye Womp Rats, which we saw a Womp Rat in this one, so. General Grievous. Jar Jar versus the Borg. The Borg would surrender. Binks would still blow them up by accident and survive too. I am Misi, throws in $10. Thank you so much. Awesome. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. It says, let's try spinning. That's a good trick. Still love the episode, even though they call back to some real cheese. Oh, goodness, guys. Let's see. 51 likes. Let's get 9 more likes, get up to 160. That'd be awesome. Shannon Murphy. Honestly, I don't know where or who I'd be in the Star Wars universe. Hopefully someone cool, though. Jeremy says, I like most sci-fi. No hate. No reason to hate. It's true. Shannon says, the Borg wouldn't bother assimilating Jar Jar and his kind. They aren't worth the trouble. Wilma Deering or Gay Ellis? Well, I don't know who Gay Ellis is, so Wilma Deering for the win. The name doesn't even ring a bell. Gay Ellis. I don't even know who that is. General Grievous, shine the havoc on the cube. Or imagine the havoc on the cube. Oh, if the Borg invaded? Yeah, no shit. Shannon Murphy, Star Wars Rebels is so underrated. It's a great show that added some cool stuff to the lore. Kit 10K with my comment of Earth making the Death Star. That was... If no advance in our technology was made, the inflation for money didn't change either. Not that it would happen anyways. Gotcha. Tim says, still can't believe Fennec Shand is 58 years old. Well, I don't think Fennec Shand is, but the actress is. Which, fuck, she looks fantastic, dude. She looks like mid-30s. Wow. Wow. Jeremy Caulfield, though I still feel robbed after seeing Battlefield Earth. Battlefield Earth. It's great. Ozzy says, Winnebago Eagle 5 going down. Spaceballs. Fleet Pass says, I'm the same way in any universe, an asshole. Better be an asshole than a whole ass. Shannon Murphy, Misa this and Misa that. Who'd want the floating thing in all the collective's voices? I wouldn't. No redo. The New Republic Rangers still harass Mando, even though there's literally an illegal spice operation right below them, I see. That's because he's Mandalorian. That could have gone wrong. Viat Dragon. If I was in the Star Wars universe, I would probably be on a freighter. But if I had a fighter, I would likely end up with an old headhunter because I would be too poor to own anything aftermarket. X-Wing. General Grievous, Rebels got dealt a bad hand, but they did good with what they had. Dave Filoni went from working on with Lucas on Clone Wars with a budget of $1 million plus per episode to a shoestring budget. Fry Minis hyped for Prodigy. That is a Star Wars show. Really? Never heard of it. The Pig Boy is funny. Wish Shinjon was in this one though. The Pig Boy, you mean Jankum Pog. Dude, what the fuck, yo? New episode tomorrow. It's going to be part one of a two-part one. And after part two, they're going to put in another hiatus because we're going to be getting back into Discovery. But there's 20 episodes in season one of Prodigy, and we're going to be episode 9 tomorrow, sorry. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing how it plays out. There's supposed to be some good stuff coming out the next 2 episodes. And that's what makes a good show. Doing good on a low budget, and the Inquisitors are just so damn cool. Actually, given that Fennec Shand in universe would be in her 50s, given that she was at least 20 right after the Clone Wars, as a young bounty hunter. Okay, well, I didn't know she was in those, so cool. Michael Evans. So the Darksaber is a combination of Mandalorian and Jedi tech? How and when did that happen? I think they say like 1,000 years ago or something. I think there's a line of 1,000 years ago this was made or whatever. So, Kit 10K, if the Borg met Jar Jar, the whole collective would probably say, what the fuck is he saying if Jar Jar tried to talk to them? Dave Watts says, Lieutenant Gay Ellis is the junior officer whom Ed Straker, Shadow Commander for the organization, has assigned to be a field commander of Shadow Moonbase, played by Gabriel Drake. What does any of that mean? Is that Space 1999? I've seen like bits and pieces of Space 1999 when I was growing up, and haven't gone back to revisit it. So, is Shadow Moonbase? Is that what that is? I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Just for the record. So, there you go. No redo. One Mandalorian became a Jedi during the Old Republic. General Grievous says, the only thing I would do in Rebels is better funding to animating armor. It looked too much like clothing or rubber in some shots. You could see the armor bend when the characters moved. It's UFO. Okay. I've never watched UFO. I've heard about it over the years. I have no fucking idea what it's about. Is it about a UFO? So I'm sorry. I just don't know. I don't know. And does that make me a bad person? Probably. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've let you down. I've disappointed you all. This is the way. The Darksaber belonged to the only Mandalorian who was a Jedi. Also a Jedi. So it contained both Federation and Mando tech, I think. Anyway, yes, that's true. That's true. Hashtag facts. Let's see. 4 more likes, guys. I'll probably wind it down soon. I mean, I'm caught up on the chat, which is saying something. Generally, you guys are talking quite a bit. But no, I think this episode was fucking fantastic. But it was literally episode 0 of season 3 of Mandalorian. Like, this should have been the first episode of Mandalorian. But it is what it is. I really enjoyed it. And I know you guys all want to see me in Mandalorian helmet before this ends, which you probably will. Nobody wants to see that. Vote now. Do you want to see me in the Mandalorian helmet? Yes or no? UFO is the forerunner to Space 1999. I know who Jerry Anderson is, so there you go. I saw your video about the Cleveland Steamrunner ship in Picard. Fun fact, the ship first appeared in a movie. Let me know if I can help you with more lore secrets. Wow. Thanks. Wow. General Grievous, I think Boba Fett is going to play a role in re-establishing Mandalorian, perhaps as Mandalore, like the old prophecy. Ooh. 4 more likes. 4 more likes. I don't think we get 4 more likes. Everybody here, 43 of you here, I think you all liked the video already. So, no, UFO was a series before Space. Okay. Same universe? Or, I don't know. Sure, put the helmet back on. No, that's not very convincing. Sure, put the helmet back on. Lame. I should do the ring light challenge, the TikTok thing, where it's like the ring light and then all of a sudden wearing the helmet. I don't understand it either. Don't even ask. General Grievous $2 there are 4 likes. Well, no, we're 1 like away from, we're 59 right now. Season 3, episode 1 of The Mandalorian is titled The Man, since he got excommunicated. Oh, rough. When is that coming out? Have they announced a release date for The Mandalorian? Probably this fall would be my guess. Jordan S. Do you think we will ever see Cal Kestis in live action beyond the games? Again, name rings a bell. Don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Please don't kill me. It's a scheme. Now you have to play both and have the complete Mandalorian series. Yes. I think Crimson Dawn and Karilla from Solo will show up in the season finale with Cad Bane, since Dave Filoni is directing one of the final episodes of the season. He likes using his characters. Trekyards says, really do need to watch For All Mankind. Okay, I'll find it. It'll be on the Fire Stick somewhere. Yet another thing to add to the fucking shit I have to watch. At least I watched The Expanse, guys. Give me a break. People says, I am not. You asked for a vote, I give a vote. Yeah, but a vote is either yes or no, not sure. Maybe, if you feel like it. Yes or no. You don't have to be here, Fleetpaw. I don't know if you feel like you're obligated to be here, but you don't have to be here. So you can go take a sleep if you want. I don't know. You sound kind of cranky. If you need to leave, you can leave. It's fine. I got this. Cat is one of his favorite creations. Don't go into the light. Cal Kestis from Fallen Order. Yeah, I know. Okay, he's from Fallen Order. Great. I played the game. I still don't fucking know who it is. I don't remember necessarily everything that happened in the game or the people's names. Star Wars people have some fucking weird names, by the way. I don't remember the main character's name that I played. Was that him? Cal Kestis? Maybe it was. Probably, because I'm an idiot. So, yeah, sure. Let's see him show up. Fried Minis. Another Star Trek secret. Oh, here we go. The guy that played Captain Jean-Luc Picard also played the X-Men and the Dune. Wow. Fuck yeah. And he held a pug in Dune. Just for the record. UFO, Space Alien, Thunderbird, Stingray, etc. are all made by the same universe. They're on the same universe? I used to watch Thunderbirds. I had the complete Thunderbirds on fucking DVD before my divorce. Fucking never got it back. Fucking bitch. Hi guys. Kit 10K puts in $10. Jar Jar. Misa wanna be friends. The Borg. We are the Borg. You are not worthy of assimilation. Jar Jar. Why? The Borg. Because you are an idiot. Hold on, let's see if Dot wants to come in here. Nope, steady. Dot, come on. Dot. 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 Come here. I guess she doesn't. She's just wandering around the hall like an idiot. Oh, I need to have a drink for that last super chat. Jerry Anderson had a shared universe before the MCU did it. I didn't know it was a shared universe necessarily. Matt Boardman, sound cutting out a bit there? Really? Shit. Fleetpaw says, I'm not cranky. Oh, I'm trying and failing to be funny. Oh, you can still leave. No redo. Season 3 for Mando would probably be after Kenobi. Trek or not, why did Anakin cross the road? Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. Don't know, Trek or not. Please tell me why Anakin crossed the road. Ozzy says Mandalorian is coming back out after the book Boba Fett Season 1 is over in a month, I believe. I know it's coming out afterwards, but is it coming out in a month? Or is it coming out a few months after? Oh, Matt Boardman. Or it could have been my mouse being special there and messing around with the YouTube sound controls. Very likely, considering your fingers were clicking the buttons saying mute, 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 or volume down, volume down, volume down, volume down. Oh, thank God I can't hear him. Looks something shiny. Wait a minute, I can't hear him. I don't know, Matt, what's going on? To get out of the lava. Yes, to get out of the lava. Great statement. General Grievous, looks like we're getting back together. Fleet Paw, my couch and asylum offer is back on table from last week. To get, oh, he's across the street to get to the dark side. Oh my God, it's fucking great. Kill myself. Yeah, it was an user error on my end, says Matt. Oh, it was a user error. Great, good job. BJ Turan, Borg won't assimilate me either. Can't spell without Data's word processing. Well, I have returned, for I am the Mandalorian. You will not be seeing Boba Fett here today. It is my universe. Y'all are just living in it. Ow. This is the way. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh my God. Don't ask me, I just fucking work here. I love this helmet. This helmet is fucking uber comfortable. Looks great. I can see great, except for the fact that I'm fucking blind without my glasses. I love it. I have an itchy nose now. That's better. Fry minis? What the fuck, dude? I wonder if it's possible to... It's kind of possible. Not really. It's kind of possible to drink with this on. Not really. Do you like the reflections in my lights? Or in my visor, I mean? Yeah, I should get my helmet polished. Oh, yeah, baby. Rub that helmet. Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't even ask. I don't even know what just happened. I wasn't there. I wasn't part of it. It was all bullshit. Where are we here? Thunderbirds was probably the best show, still watchable today. Forget the live action movie and the new cartoons. Why doesn't the spaceship mechanic woman have eyebrows? Because, I don't know, why the fuck doesn't Guinan or Whoopi Goldberg have eyebrows? Why does it look like I don't have eyebrows? I actually legit have eyebrows, but they're, see? You can see, but they're fucking blonde as fuck, because I'm blonde. Everybody, whoever draws an avatar of me or a picture of me, always gives me brown fucking hair. I don't have brown hair. I've always had blonde hair. It got a little dirty blonde, because I'm a dirty whore. But anyway, and now it's kind of going gray. I got a gray streak like right here. But everybody always fucking, why don't you have eyebrows? I got fucking eyebrows. You can see them. You can see the fucking hair there. I'm Just saying. What's it matter? Why didn't she doesn't have eyebrows? Maybe she saves them all. Who the fuck cares? Perhaps she is a crossbreed of some kind. Speaking of a simulation by the Borg Collective, one wonders if they would have been more successful had they made contact with the Federation in the TOS era. Would Starfleet have still have won today? Well, with Kirk in command, they would have won. That helmet would be a great poop bucket. That's where I said, what the fuck, yo? How do you prevent fogging inside the visor? It just doesn't fog up. I have no fucking idea. It's the advanced tech that's in there. Because as you can see, it's got like shit going on in there. So it's just advanced tech. It's fine. How much is that helmet? I love it. I don't know. I got it as a gift for Christmas. I think it was like $200. It's one of the Black Series ones. Not too bad. Kit 10K, $10. A serious question. What the hell? Me serious, whatever. Is there anything specific you want to see happen in the show? No. I want them to tell me what I want. Because I don't know what I want from. I didn't know what to expect, and I love what I've seen, so I know. The answer is no. I don't know what I would want to see. Oh, yes. Sorry. I take that back. I would like to see Han Solo show up. A young, de-aged Han Solo would be fucking great. They did it with Luke in The Mandalorian. They can do it with Han Solo here easily, talking to Boba Fett. I think that would be a brilliant idea. Will they do it? Maybe. Yeah, that's what I like to see. There you go. Wait, that's my line. Hello. I need a Mando helmet, and that is... I need it shined. Go to Amazon. There is a spray you can buy to keep lenses from fogging. Oh, this doesn't need it, though. Use a straw cap. There you go. Pretty. Use a straw with the helmet. Problem solved. Fry Minis. Is that a fat dog in the reflection of that helmet? I mean, yeah, there is one. She's not fat, though. She's still pretty lean for a pug. Only stormtroopers are so precise with their blaster. The best episode of Boba Fett didn't even have Boba Fett. Thought that was funny. I bet she gives great helmet. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, when Paz Vizsla, the giant Mandalorian, paused when he saw the Darksaber, you can see the tiny gears in his brain. Oh yeah, twice there was a moment of like, just that subtle little head tilt of, oh, I just want that fucking light. I'm just gonna own that shit. Oh, we got another bot. Fleet Pod took it out though, thank you. Major Killjoy, you took off your helmet. You're no longer, never was. Never said I was. So, fuck you. Shannon says, no problem with gray hair. I keep telling my mom this, but she keeps coloring it. Paid another bot. The score is tied now. Ooh, now it's a battle for who's going to win the bot war. Fry Minis, what would happen if Q allowed itself to be assimilated? I don't think that's physically possible. Would they even technically? They're too omnipotent. No, they couldn't be. Jordan S. I like how Canadian Paul Sun-Hing Lee is back, except I expect him to have his accent from Kim's Convenience. Yeah, I like that he showed up too. I thought that was fantastic. That was a great scene. This was a great episode, just in general. So, yeah. Okay, she's sleeping with her eyes open and running, apparently, in her dream, and acting like an idiot. Anyway, moving on. That's what I'm saying. If the Q is like, let's try this experiment. Oh, okay. Major Killjoy. I would have swore I saw it in Black Series 1-to-1 scale Captain Phasma helmet. Oh, I can't seem to find it, so I must have been dreaming. I don't think I ever remember seeing that as one of the Black Series helmets. I mean, have you looked it up and you can't find it? Because then that's definitely not a thing then. If you can't find it, just saying. Phasma's armor was too shiny. Trekyards says, I'm off to bed and go to work in the morning. See ya. We had not missed it itself in a few minutes here as well. Trekyards. So thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Oh, that's so cute. Phasma, what a waste of a character. She was 1,000% a waste of a character. Such a cool concept, such a great idea, such a, ooh, yeah, it's going to be awesome. I even got a little Phasma action figure. It's like, fuck yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then I see her in the movie and it's like, for reals. All right, well, there's another movie. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. We got this. The other movie, it's like, for reals. Still looks cool, but fuck yeah. Do you have a waterbed or a back to tank for sleeping? Neither. I have a purple mattress. It's not just purple in color. It's actually called the Purple Mattress from the Purple Mattress Company. It's a fucking awesome mattress. Expensive, but good. General Grievous. It was. I wish I had a back to tank. Actually, it held my back. I mean, the purple mattress helps my back most nights, but I'm old, and so I would like a back to tank so I could actually be healthy and have a healthy back. General Grievous says it was an abomination of armor. She melted down a Naboo royal yacht for armor. And Naboo ship deserves better. Is that the actual lore of how she got her armor? Jesus Christ. Lapillary, I don't think there was a problem with your thumbnail. The title of the episode is literally Return of the Man. I know, but but people like, what is it? I was scrolling and I saw your thumbnail. Way to ruin it for me, man. It's like, did you not read the fucking title of the? Like, it's easier to watch. You know, it's easier to see pictures and know what's going on than to read. It's like, yeah, but what? Okay, here's the thing. What you got to do. I forget where the fuck I was going with this. Shit. Oh, that's the thing. Even if it gets spoiled, I don't mind if something gets spoiled necessarily. It's finding out how the chain of events that leads up to that thing happen are. Like, the Return of Mandalorian could have literally been he shows up in the last 5 minutes of the episode. Or he shows up at the beginning. Then you get a whole episode of Boba and Fennec. Like, kind of like one of the flashbacks that Boba had. Like, there's a lot of big chunk of the episodes of flashback. You kind of forget that there's stuff happening in the present day going on. And then it's like, oh shit, we're back in the present day. Cool. It could have been that. He could have showed up at the beginning and literally the last 5 minutes and been like, yeah, that's the Return of the Mandalorian. That still would have worked as a title. And I get it, yeah. The thumbnail wasn't bad. It's not bad. But people complained, more than one. So, not making fun of any one particular person that actually mentioned it. But it's like, for fuck's sakes, after like, and I knew it before I posted it that it was going to be a problem. I just didn't listen to myself, and I should have. And after getting like 4 or 5 messages about it, it's like, for fuck's sake, okay, fine, I'll fucking change it. And I didn't hear anything else for the rest of the day. So I was like, okay, good. Ryan Johnson sucks? Yes, he does. Jeremy says, waterbeds make you seasick. I mean, they can. I used to have a waterbed when I was first married, back when I was like 21. And, yeah, why the fuck did I ever own one? I don't know. The Darth Eddie. But then even Finn got wasted after being built up as the First Order Stormtrooper defector with his own mind and will. But by the next film, he was relegated to being a potential love interest. Yeah, he was also supposed to have becoming a Jedi story arc, which was totally scrapped as well. And neither Rose, Tico, nor Rey ended up with him. Yeah. I wish Finn and Poe would have hooked up. Kid 10K, have you ever watched the YouTube channel called Bat in the Sea? Hell yeah. All the time. They have franchise characters fight, and they've had a Vader in several. One he fought Gandalf the Wizard is worth checking out. I love when Vader fights Batman. That's a good one. There's 2 alternate endings to that one. But there's an alternate ending to that one, so there's 2 endings. What am I to say? BJ Tehran, the J.J. Abrams Star Wars trilogy must be one of the worst planned trilogies in film history, which you get by not planning for the outline of all three films. Yeah, 100%. General Grievous, what is the name of Boba Fett's chiropractor? Black Chrysanthemum. Ryan Johnson deliberately fucked the trilogy out of spite. There was no fixing it. Yep. PJ Toronto, I actually stayed up till 3 a.m. to watch the new episode of Boba Fett. I was that excited about it. I don't mind spoilers. Often read reviews before I watch The Expanse, and I already read the books. Yeah, I don't mind spoilers either. Sometimes I'll watch a review of a movie or something before I watch the movie. So. How do you not get Luke, Han, and Leia in a scene? I know, right? All right, dude, I gotta get to sleep. I'll see you upstairs. The fuck does that mean? Considering I fucking am upstairs. Are you coming upstairs, Fry Mini? Ryan Johnson's Knives Out was great. His Star Wars film was so bad it was nonsensical and plotting. Yeah, I've heard Knives Out is great. I've been told I need to watch it, but anyway. All right, let's see. We're at 62 likes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't think I can get 8 more. I don't think I can hit 70. He's in the house. The comment is coming from inside the house. Call 911. At least buy Cap dinner first. Yeah. I mean, hey. McDonald's, anyone? I haven't heard from Eric in a while. Nor Matt. But anyway. That being said, I'm going to call it there, guys. It's coming up on 2 hours. A fantastic episode. Lots of fun. I was just considering putting the Mandalorian back helmet on, but I'm not going to. Kind of sucks Boba Fett wasn't in it at all. It would have been nice if he showed up at the end as well with Fennec. But I hope the next 2 episodes are great. That's all I can say. So look up behind you. Ooh, I never really rate these. Let's see. For a Book of Boba Fett episode, this is a 9.7. For a Mandalorian episode, this is a 9.5. It's still pretty fucking great. So, Kit 10K, $10. Well, if that's all, good night then. Later, Stuart. I think it will be all. Thank you very much. Kit 10K, and to all of you, I'm going to go downstairs and watch a few things and try to avoid Fry Minis from breaking in my house and raping and killing me, because that wouldn't be good. And yes, Prodigy tomorrow. Yeah, that's another thing. Gotta get up early-ish to do some things and some filmings, and yeah. So tune in tomorrow, same bat time, same bat station, for the Prodigy first reaction trailer review. Ta-da! It's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here. Okay? Do it. You know you want to. All right. I will go. This is the way. Oh, sorry. I should actually do that properly. I'll see you guys later. Live long and prosper. This is the way. Catch you guys later. Have a good one, guys. And Prodigy tomorrow. Yay. Who's going to screenshot that and cause some bullshit?